And how is it going, everyone? Welcome to Wreckfest, a game that is made by Bugbear Studios, the same company that made the Flat Out games back in the day, that I didn't really play because I was more of a burnout guy, you know. But for what I've been told, the Flat Out games are very good. So if these people made, made those games, this one is probably good too. Though I already seen people play this game, and it is a very cool game, especially when you play it, with the shittiest cars possible, because you get destroyed in such ways that you really ask yourself how it's possible for the game to display such car brutality, because the way the cars get destroyed in this game is very interesting. So interesting, in fact, that makes it really demanding on your PC, to the point that I'm not really sure if I can even stream this. I've been testing this game a lot before this stream, and it more or less works, but I had to tweak a lot of things to make it playable, and I can still tweak more things to make it more playable if, there's any problems and it's unplayable again. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I mean, let's check it out. Career mode is what I'm gonna play. So apparently you have different categories, and you start with the regional juniors, which look like interesting bunch of cars, honestly. What the hell is that? That's not even a cart. What is that even supposed to be? A lawnmower? Alright. Well, annual country fair nearby. I've been invited. Damn, that doesn't seem very safe. Anyways, so, oh wait, this is an actual demolition. This is a demolition event. It's not a race. It means that you need to fuck each other up, and you got a bonus target for dealing the most damage and wreck at least 3. Alright, well, as long as my PC doesn't get wrecked before that. Because it's also very car and track dependent, the performance of this game. How many cars there are on the game, what track you're picking, right? So, I don't know. I obviously didn't test every single track or every single car, so I wouldn't know. Damn, that looks interesting. Well, let's fuck them up. This doesn't sound like a good idea. I need to wreck people. Wow, well, that was pretty fast. So, damn, this actually runs relatively well. I'm actually surprised. Like, in most of the times that I tested this game, it really couldn't run anything close to 60 frames per 60 frames per second, but this is relatively close. Oh my god. You can change the camera to make it like panoramic. Pretty interesting. But damn. All I'm seeing is bodies flying. And also, it seems that everyone else dies way faster than me. I'm assuming that's because this is like the first challenge and it's supposed to be easy. Because you can basically, if you do a custom event, you can tweak the difficulty. But since this is career mode, I will assume you cannot do that. Also, you can wreck a car that doesn't even have a pilot in it. But it seems that wrecking the car is more important than wrecking the pilot here. The pilot is completely secondary. Shouldn't it be the opposite? Now the question is, what happens if I get killed? Do I lose? Because you might ask yourself, well, yeah, you should lose. But if I lose, shouldn't it be the one that has the most demolitions, the one that wins? Hey, hi Payme, how is it going? I mean, it says that I'm in first position, and I also haven't seen anyone lose. So I think this isn't about losing by getting your hell destroyed. This is about losing by, wow, I'm a fucking moron, by number of eliminations. But it seems that I'm gonna be fine, because nobody has wrecked me yet, even though I'm close to having that happen. But at the same time, you know, it doesn't seem like anyone is close to having my number of wreckage. There is fire coming out of my car. I think that I should probably do something about it. Well, I could duck it out. I don't need to do anything else. I'm in first position. I can just avoid getting killed and that's it. I am just gonna chill here in the corner. Wow. Well, that's my way of chilling. There you go. I win. What? Is that supposed to happen? Where is the fucking floor? Why am I still in the car? Wait, no, that's... What the fuck am I looking at? Alright, sure. I mean, we crashed so hard that the floor disappeared. Wait, I didn't get the bonus target? Why not? What was the bonus target? Wasn't the bonus target getting the most wreck out of anyone? Like, I think it was that. Well, I'm not gonna re-enter, but... Spin out at least one opponent. That should be easy to do. And that's it, right? Unless there is like more than one or some shit. Oh, you can tweak the vehicle damage. It says normal, intense, or realistic. Well, I read some reviews that say that if you put the vehicle damage in realistic, it's very easy for the computer to kill themselves. So it might not be the best idea to do that. I think for the rest though it's fine. So let's go here. This is an actual race. Like, this is not a wreckage event, this is a real race. Well, real. As real as it can get in a game about crashing against other people. Though because this is a race, it might drop the performance quite a lot, so be ready for some frame drops. Well, some. Probably quite a lot of frame drops. Well, so far... well, let's see what happens when we all crash. So it does seem like... Huh. How do you see this? Because it says encoding overload on my end, but I don't know if you can see it properly. Can you actually see it properly, or is it frame dropping? I think it is frame dropping because it says encoding overload. But I can't tell, it looks fine for me. But OBS is telling me that it probably doesn't look fine for you, so... How does it look? It disappeared now, so I don't know what to think. Wait, there is only 16 cars? There were gonna be 24. Also, I'm playing like shit, but that's because I'm paying more attention to OBS than the fucking race. Well, since it disappeared, no, but it appeared again. I can't tell. I guess it will be a matter of taking a look at the video, just to make sure, but I don't know. Yeah, it says encoding overload, but it also doesn't say that my CPU load is, you know, very high or anything like that. It just displays that message, so I don't know if I should pay attention to it or if I should ignore it. I can't tell what to do. Nice FPS. So it's not working properly. Also, how is it going, Yummy? Like, how is it looking? Like, is it looking really bad? Like, is it looking like a slideshow? That's my question. Well, I can actually look at it. If I just watch my own replay of the stream, I should be able to do it very easily. Let me see. Yeah, it might be that case. Yeah, I see it. Okay. So it is like a slideshow, as I expected. Well, in that case, allow me to do something real quick. Because I think that, I mean, this is the kind of thing that will probably give me more investigation to know exactly what I can tweak, but honestly, I don't want to investigate that now, so let me just put all in low. Let me quit, because it needs to reload the event to apply the changes. Okay. So the question is, when is the encoding overload warning gonna disappear? But you know. I'm surprised though, because usually encoding overload is something that says when my CPU is throttling, but my CPU isn't throttling here, so it's just that this shit is so consuming that it really fucks you up. Though it kinda is staying that way. Did it change or anything? Because it seems like it stays that way. Seems like it didn't change at all. I think it still didn't change at all. Like, it's still going. Damn, that's insane. I don't know what else to change here. Okay. Let me reset the game. Or maybe I should reset OBS, I don't know. But Jesus Christ, what a destruction of my PC. But as I said before, it's not my processor. In fact, it's not consuming shit on my processor. My processor is going fine. Yeah, but it seems that it's still encoding overload even with no game. This shit completely destroyed my stream. Jesus. Alright. Yeah, I think it is still slide showing. Damn, unbelievable. I can't. That's like the first time this happens to me. Alright, I'm gonna restart the stream. Well, the stream, just the connection itself. It shouldn't restart the video, but though I think it should be fine now. It's hard to tell, dude. This is one of the things why I didn't want to stream this game. I knew this kind of things could happen, but these are one of the things that you can only tell when you are streaming. When you're not streaming, it's super hard to tell that this happens. I think it should be fine now. Can you tell me if it's fine now, Yami? Like, if it's actually fluid? I think it is fluid. Yeah, alright. At least for what I can see. Well, let's try that again. Put the graphics in lowest and it's still... Like, how is it possible that it's fine now? I see, thanks. But I don't get it. Even when the game was off, it kept doing it. It's easy to tell. Yeah, I know. I seen that it looks like a slideshow indeed. It really does look like a slideshow. It's fucked up, but dude, even when the game is off, it still fucks it up. Though I'm assuming that's because it's trying, like the encoding is trying to keep up or something like that. Alright, let's try that again. Hopefully this time I can properly run it. I mean, if I cannot run it, I guess I should switch games, but... Because if I cannot stream it, then what's the point? Wow, that looks very bad. But hey, hopefully at least it doesn't cause an encoding overload this time. Though I don't think there's gonna be that much of a difference, because at least to me, the frame rate didn't change almost at all. So I will be surprised if this actually works. If it works, then fuck it, we're doing it like this, but I don't know. if that's gonna be the case. Well, so far so good for what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing any encoding overload. And the game, I mean, obviously it doesn't look nearly as good as it does with high graphics, but it doesn't look incredibly shitty either. Could be worse. But you know, it's really intense. Really intense how bad it works. But does it work fine, Yami, now? Sorry, I think the order of the words didn't come out properly. Does it work fine now? Comma Yami? That's what I tried to say. Sorry, sometimes the order of the words might be the hardest thing to do when you speak English. But anyways, outside of that, the problem is that I'm very far from the first place. What the hell? What's wrong with this guy? Voices? What a name. I wonder how, if you pronounce it like voices or what. It's the final lap and I'm still nowhere near the first place. Though at the same time, I feel like I should put the... I should put the damage up a little bit. Because right now... Oh shit. Damn it. Wow, I almost killed that guy. It seems that I will need to restart this. I mean, I will need to restart this, I mean the race. Because I'm doing very badly right now. What happens if you don't win? Does the game tell you how much you suck? Or... because 10th position is very bad. It's okay, I see. I want to see how it looks just to see if it at least respects the frame rate. Because maybe it looks relatively fine, but it completely fucks over the frame rate. So I want to see that. I want to see just how well it handles it. No, it seems that it actually works fine now. Alright, perfect. That's what I wanted to know. Thanks. Unfortunately now, I need to restart this. So I can't even... wait. Oh, I can also tune the difficulty here. I didn't pay attention to that. So right now it's on hard for driving difficulty and AI it's in expert. I don't know if putting the AI in expert is the best idea. So the difference between these options is that you have you basically have helps here, but I'm fine with picking hard, but maybe the difficulty is the one. Well, that's the problem. I don't know if I should keep the difficulty in expert and change the driving difficulty, or if I should keep the driving difficulty in hard and change the AI difficulty. Well, let's see how they are in amateur. I mean, if they are completely brain dead, then it might not be a good idea, but let's see. Oh, they don't look that brain dead so far. Well, that aside, though I think it should be fine if I do make the driving hard. I don't know what's the best option, because I mean, I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference to have better AVS. To have things like AVS and, well, traction control will help probably, but I don't know. Wanna see what happens if you activate all of the helps though. Because I've seen some games that make everything so incredibly easy for the player that you don't even need to brake. I don't want that to happen, you know. But I don't know. At least so far, it seems that well, the first place is kinda far right now. Well, he's right there. He's right there, but I don't think you can really just say right there. It's a little bit far. Oh, the problem is that getting second place probably won't complete the event. Oh, and getting out of the track also probably won't complete the event, damn it. Well, at least second place is better than 10th place. But I need to do better. I need the first place. Crash dummy. Isn't this the same guy that won last time? Or what? Damn it. Well, at least I got a street radiator. Wait, did I get a car too? Just like that? They give away cars for free here. So it's interesting because there are bonus targets. See here, one bonus target is finished in the top 3. But this basically forces you to do the race multiple times. Well, yeah, it says it right there, 4 race events, but that seems weird to do. What's this? Banker racing. Oh, I can't... What do I need? Oh, because I don't own anything. And how do I own it? Maybe I need to unlock it somewhere here. I have another series. Oh, wait a second. This is like a championship. Oh, I see. I didn't know that. So this is a championship. Well, in that case, I guess I should keep going. Damn it, I didn't know that. Alright, if that's the case, I guess I should, you know, shouldn't sleep. Is this the same track though? No, this looks like a different track. Yeah, this is a different track. Okay, that makes more sense. I thought I needed to do the same race like 4 times in a row. That would be stupid. Same race 4 times in a row doesn't seem like a great idea. Wow. Yeah, I can't tell yet if the normal difficulty AI is brain dead or not, because what those two just did seem a little bit brain dead to me. And what that guy did didn't seem very smart either. I think that for the most part it should be okay, but maybe it might be better to just make the driving easier. I mean, after all, I will say that having no driving helps is more for people that actually use, you know, a driving set. I don't think it will be for people that use a fucking controller, though it will be for both, but it doesn't seem like you can make a lot out of it because of that, you know. Didn't it? I wanna try, you sack of shit. I got spun out. But yeah, I wanna try on the next race to make the driving easier, just to see how it makes it easier. Hopefully it doesn't automatically brake, or it doesn't automatically do shit like that, because that will suck. But I don't know. I'm I'm not sure what to expect. Remember that there are mobile games like Need for Speed, well, on mobile obviously, that is like that. Damn, 7th place. Hey Kyle, how is it going? I'm trying to make this game work, but it's a little bit hard. The question is, what happens if I select restart on a tournament? Is it gonna restart the whole thing, or is it only gonna restart this event? I don't know if I should try. Well, it says all unsaved progress will be lost, but what does that mean? Just in case, I'm gonna put continue. Then my poor driver is sad. Rush out at least one opponent. I can try. But let me try to change to see what changes when I change the driving difficulty. So it adds ABS, traction control and stability control. Let's see on normal how it is. Just want to see, I'm curious. To see how it's gonna change it. And also it says half. I don't know what it means by half. But yeah, I'm assuming that what it does is that it does brake for you in multiple occasions. It probably does that. Is that how a lot of arcade racing games behave? Like, you might think that you are the one driving the car, but in reality it's all of the driving helps that do half of the work, if that's the case. Hey Pable, how is it going? You're trying to get used to the game. It proves to be a little bit hard though, but I mean, to get used to it. But I'm also curious to see what's the best combination of parameters. Like, should I make the driving easier and the AI harder? Should I put more damage on clashes? Also, there was one achievement that said crash out an opponent, but I don't know what crash out means. I think in that... Going alright, how about you? I'm doing pretty fine. I've been sadly forced to put the graphics on low for this game, because otherwise the encoder is just not good enough. The encoder cannot keep up with the game and it completely lags the whole stream. So I had to change that. So yeah, in terms of the stream, it's going rough, but I'm fine myself. Also, the second place is right behind me, but damn, couldn't overtake by only 20 milliseconds it seems, or maybe 200 milliseconds. No, actually by... wait, oh never mind, I was looking at the best lap. So the problem here is, I don't think I will be able to win the tournament, because my previous... well, it will depend on what Crash Dummy does. I probably have to beat his ass. Alright, I'm probably gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to beat his ass and see how it goes. Because quite honestly, if he gets second place, I'm losing. So I probably should do that. So who is Crash Dummy? one of you is crushed up? Oh, it seems like it's overloading again. Oh fuck, is the stream overloading again? It's telling me, at least OBS, that the encoder is overloading. But why though? Why is the encoder overloading here? Wow, that was pretty bad. Hi Nico, how is it going? Him. Yeah, it does seem like it is overloading. Yeah, the frames are getting destroyed. That's the same thing that happened before. Unfortunately, this game consumes so much that the stream gets destroyed, even if on my end it looks fine. Because on my end this looks fine, like the frame rate is going fine, but when it comes to the stream itself, it really shits the bed. It's fucked up. I'm not sure what to do. Hold up, there is one trick I have up my sleeve, but sadly I will have to get out of the tournament. Fuck. But yeah, I'm having technical difficulties with this game. It's not going well. I will need to change the resolution. Sorry. Yeah, I know, the screen got completely destroyed. It's unfortunately something that stays even, like, it's gonna keep frame dropping for... Okay, never mind, it stopped frame dropping there, but... Yeah, it's really fucked up, dude. Even when I quit the game, it keeps frame dropping. It's just crazy. But it's alright. Let me do this again. But this time I guess I'm gonna lower the resolution. Cause this shit really destroys your PC. It's a shame, but can't do much about it. Well, since you're watching the stream at 720p, I guess it's, you know, it makes sense to do it on 720p too. So it obviously is gonna, well, I don't think it's gonna look different to you. It's gonna look different to me because it's gonna look smaller, but it shouldn't be that big of a difference, to you at least. Give me a second because the game is loading. But you know. There you go. Okay. Let's see if this works. If this doesn't work, then unfortunately I will have to switch games because it's very clear that I cannot make this work. Oh wait, it actually saved the championship. Damn, okay, that's nice. So I actually didn't lose all my progress. Well, that's at least a cool thing. But that's not enough. I need this game to properly work before I can celebrate. Again, if this thing overloads the encoder again, I'm just gonna switch games. It's a shame because I really wanted to stream this game, but I mean, if I can do it, I can do it. It's okay. Wouldn't be the first game that I cannot stream because of encoding overload. So you know. Though this time, what surprises me is that it usually used to encoding overload when my processor was throttling. Oops. This looks like Demolition Derby, but racing. Yeah, it is Demolition Derby. That's pretty much what it is. In fact, this game is made by the creators of Flatout. Don't know if any of you played Flatout, but Flatout is basically, well, a very old game that is all about destroying your opponents while racing. So yeah, it's just made by the same guys and it clearly follows a very similar formula. So yeah, it basically is the way it is. As as I said before, I didn't really play the flat-out games, because I was more of a Burnout guy. I played the Burnout games. Well, I played Burnout Revenge, which was a really good game. But, yeah. Didn't really play flat-out. What the hell? Oh, that's Crash Dummy. Okay, that's the guy that is second place in the... Sorry, first place in the tournament. So that guy is very far behind me, which means that if I get first place here, I can actually win the tournament. But I need to get first place, and the problem is that the first place is quite far from me. Maybe I can get away with second place, but I don't know, dude. Also, this asshole is trying to spin me out. Okay, that's fine. If I can get second place, no. Ooh, that was super close. I thought I almost lose my car. That would have been the end of the race right there. But if I can get second place, this should be enough to win. Sadly, this guy, it's close, but at the same time, damn it. I can't believe I still haven't. Oh, that's Crash Dummy. Well, if he's here, I think that even if I got second place, I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, unfortunately, well, and with him being in front of me, it's definitely not gonna work. Do you play another car games? Yeah, I mean, yesterday I played Trackmania, and I play that game, I mean, I plan to play that game quite often, right? Ended up in third place. Well, at least I got podium, that's something. But yeah, Trackmania, I played a lot of Horizon Chase as well. What other car game do I play? Well, I play the Initial D games. I played a Chinese knockoff of that Initial D game. And I guess at some point I kinda want to play my childhood racing games and see how it goes. I want to also see what happens when you put realistic in vehicle damage. Also, what car should I even pick here? Is the one that I'm currently using a good idea here? I mean, everyone else is using a C-class car, but I'm not sure. Well, whatever, let's try. This is actually a demolition event. This is not a race. So here you have to kill everyone in a mud pit. It's a demolition arena, as you can see. Wait, why is the AI difficult in expert? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought I changed it. Well, whatever, yeah, keep it in expert, why not? Oh, damn it, it's encoding overloading again. Damn it. I think that unfortunately I won't be able to keep playing the game, dude. Because this thing just keeps destroying my encoder. It's a shame, but at this rate I just cannot do it. I think I will have to switch games. I think I will have to switch games because it's just not working. No, see, the CPU is not reaching the throttling point. It's actually like the encoding is overloading even with my CPU not really reaching high temperatures. So I'm not sure why it does that, but yeah. I play this kind of game where you need to wreck everybody when I was little. Yeah, I did so too. But yeah, unfortunately this is not working, dude. Sorry, but I will have to switch games. It really is working super bad. Yeah, I have to switch. Well, I wasn't planning on playing Trackmania, but isn't it? Yeah, it usually is because of the video card. That's the thing. Like, usually it happens because of the... Like, as I said before, this usually happens because of the processor throttling, but it's not throttling here. If it was throttling, I will see it on the OBS control panel, but the OBS control panel doesn't say anything. Well, I guess I should switch to Trackmania then. Yeah, sorry if you wanted to see this game, but I cannot play it like this. I mean, I can play it, but you cannot see it, so it's the same as nothing. But yeah, sorry, but I will have to switch games real quick. Yeah, honestly, for what I've seen, this game, Wreckfest, it's just very taxing on your PC. Like, it's a game that it's super hard to run, even in, in devices that usually should handle it. But yeah, it really is a shame. So let me... No, it runs properly. I mean, it runs properly to me, but it overloads the encoder. That's the problem. The problem is not that I cannot play it. I can, but I cannot stream it. That's the issue. That's the precise problem. So not only I expected to run it properly, I run it properly, but it's the same as nothing if the PC doesn't work. Sorry, if the streaming doesn't work. So this is gonna be Trackmania. This is a little bit of a different game. Like, this game is not about crashing. This game is actually quite the opposite. It's about doing very fast times. Okay. So give me a second while I switch the title of the game and I do some capturing. Let me put my camera all the way to the bottom and let me capture the game. So Trackmania. Oh, that's a big image. Oh, there you go. Alright. So this game thankfully runs properly, so don't worry about it. Shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame especially because I purposely, try to play Wreckfest now that we are still in a relatively cold weather. But it doesn't seem to work. Imagine how bad it will be if I were in summer. If I were in summer, the CPU will actually throttle. So on top of the encoder getting destroyed, it will also be the CPU completely destroying itself. So let's go for the Winter 2021 campaign. Hopefully it doesn't have many ice maps. That will be cool. Yeah, my HD games. It really is a shame, dude. But that's why a lot of people use a separate PC for streaming. If I had a separate PC where I did stream that, that wouldn't happen because the game ran properly to me. So that way, the streaming PC, the only thing does my case. What you mean, my? Oh yeah, my bad. I almost forgot. With case, you mean my tower? My tower is super good, actually. I mean, if you mean my PC tower, like, it's one of the only components of my PC that is super good. Alright, let me try that again. So, this game is all about doing super fast times, basically. There is sadly nothing like similar to the previous game. This is not about destruction, this is about being fast. This is about nothing but being fast. So, you go fast. That's definitely not gold medal, no. The tower alone is called case. No, I mean, as I say, my case or the tower or whatever you want to call it is super good. Like, it's one of the only things in my PC that is super like modern and shit. Yeah, it doesn't have lights, but it could have lights if I wanted. It's just that I don't like them. Oh, can I cut from here? It's 20. It's 27 for gold. Okay, only 300 milliseconds and it's mine. You know about Trackmania? Yeah, it seems that a lot of people know about Trackmania. I'm actually surprised. I thought that Trackmania was a more niche game, but I mentioned Trackmania to someone yesterday and they actually knew. So it's actually relatively popular. I'm surprised because a lot of people in the Trackmania community constantly say that they want more exposure. I don't really think they need more exposure. Like, a lot of people know about Trackmania. In fact, I will say that it's one of the Ubisoft's, I mean, like, when it comes to live content, as in content that constantly gets released, I think that Trackmania is the most popular Ubisoft game. Because obviously, yeah, I'm not counting games like Assassin's Creed or Far Cry, because those are games that don't get updated with content. They are single player games, right? Do you try other Flatout games? No, I didn't buy them, but I plan on playing the Flatout games at some point. Those games are definitely gonna run no matter what, so yeah, that's definitely something that I want to do, but not yet. Time's gonna come though. Fuck. My case should have lights inside. That's the whole point of the glass panel. Yeah, I also have a glass panel. Well, it's not made out of glass, mind you. It's made out of plastic, but it's transparent. So it role plays as glass. It tries to be glass. But yeah, the point of that glass, of the, well, that transparent plastic is basically to make it so, you know, to make it so you see all the lights and shit. But you know, I don't want to turn my computer into a fireworks show, you know. Fireworks shows, I think, are fine for Christmas, not for every single day, you know. But yeah, I mean, besides, like, it's more of a thing for people to look at, right? Like, if I was streaming from a, I mean, if my camera was in a place where you could see my PC, I would be like, well, at least it will make a little bit of sense to have the little lights, right? Because someone will see them. But right here, the only one that will see them is me. And I really don't give a shit about the lights. In fact, they will be more distracting than anything else. Ouch. That was close. Is that enough for gold? It is! There we go. I could check Ali for some USB light and put it inside. Maybe a CERN of Fumo. A CERN of Fumo. Would you like to play games like NASCAR rally games, Formula 1? Well, see, here's the thing. When it comes to those competitive games, well, not rally, but when it comes to NASCAR and formulas, there is a game that already does that very well, and that's called iRacing. iRacing is the best game by far when it comes to online competition. What's the problem with iRacing? The problem with iRacing is that it's so expensive to play it that it's just not worth it for someone that doesn't have the equipment to play it, because you also need to have a cockpit, a racing wheel, pedals, like a gearbox probably too. GG, thanks. But yeah, that's the problem with those categories. If you want to play those categories seriously, you need iRacing. And if you want to play iRacing, you need to pay. Like, you need to pay a lot, you know? That's the problem. But yeah, at some point in the future, I will be very in... Wow, that was super easy. What the hell? Alright. Compared to the previous track, that was incredibly easy. You also need a wheel. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, basically, you need to pay for the wheel, for the pedals. That's the minimum that you need. And then you need to pay for the iRacing subscription, that is a monthly fee, by the way. You need to pay for the cars you're gonna use, and you need to pay for the tracks that are gonna be used. Each car and each track costs $12. So, you see the problem about iRacing, right? But the problem is, if it's not iRacing, it's impossible to compete seriously online. And that's really a shame, because, I mean, spending that much money on a single game, it's a little bit too much for me. Obviously, you could say something that, like, you know, well, why don't you go to Assetto Corsa, right? Or, you know, Project Cars or any other simulator. Well, the problem with that is that those simulators really have nothing on iRacing. iRacing just completely dominates the market. I mean, you can still get people there, but it's kinda like you will get a more arcade experience, which is fine. I don't mind an arcade experience, but it's the kind of thing that is just, you know, a problem. Because if I'm gonna play an arcade racing game, I'd rather play in single player, you know. I feel that the beauty of arcade racers is to just take it easy, not to compete against other people, which you can obviously do, mind you, but I don't know if I will. Oh, that sucks. I can't believe it, that was so good. Up until that point, that is. That was a perfect turn. You know, this is ice. Ice is super hard to drive in, but that turn that I did was so incredibly good. I mean, by my standards, that is. That it's a shame that I had to fuck it up at the end, though, thankfully. Ah, man. You need to go through the middle of those two trees. It's actually a lot easier to hit the trees than I thought. But yeah. I wouldn't say that I'm unlucky, so here's the thing. In this game, there are, if I'm not mistaken, 4 different surfaces. You have asphalt, you have grass, you have dirt, and you have ice. Ice is the only surface that works completely different than the rest. Like, the logic that you need to drive on ice has nothing to do with any of the other 3. So losing control is very easy because of that. Damn, 24? Are you shitting me? 24 for gold? Something that you will see that is gonna be very common, that it could happen, is that these ice maps, I probably will never get the gold medal on a full ice map. Well, I got the gold medal in some ice maps, but ice maps are so hard that I'm most likely gonna take the silver and run. Because they really are hard. But you know, it's fine. Also, something that I kinda want to do today is, you know, there is a cup of the day in this game, right? I mentioned that yesterday, but basically every day, in 3 different times a day, they make a cup, which is a time trial elimination cup that happens in real time. And if I'm not mistaken, that cup of the day should happen in 1 hour. So if I remember joining the cup, I guess I could join the cup and try to see how it is to play this game on multiplayer. I'm most likely gonna get destroyed, but that's besides the point. Like, I just want to see it. Just want to see the competition. Because, you know, it doesn't matter how much you suck at the game, because you will be put in a tier where you belong, right? Like, you won't get put against the absolute pros of the game, you know? Like, if you are not that good, you're gonna be put with people that are not that good just like you. So because of that, participating makes sense, because the chances of winning are there. Normally I wouldn't do it if it wasn't like that, because I will be like, you know, what's the point? In fact, that's sadly something that I wish a lot more game companies, when they organize tournaments, that they did. That they will organize tournaments depending on the level of the players, right? Because usually tournaments are a free-for-all. And you do a free-for-all, that's pretty nice, but people that are not that good are probably never gonna participate, because they know that they don't have any chance of winning. Especially in games like this, that it's all about setting times. At least thankfully this game understood that. The issue is more in games like fighting games. But the problem is, in fighting games, it's not like you have enough people to do multiple tiers. Got it? That's the issue, right? Like, people barely play fighting games, so trying to separate them in tiers doesn't seem like something doable. Oops. Is that guy Canadian? The gold medal? Or maybe Peruvian? I can't tell. It could be both. Both at the same time. Damn, no steering. There is a lot of no steering in this. Wait, what does it... Wait, I want to see. Fuck. Is this guy Canadian or Peruvian? I can't tell what the letters on the side are. No, wait, maybe he's from Austria. I think he's actually from Austria. Yeah, never mind, he's neither of those, he's Austrian. I also forgot that the Austrian flag has red and white. Pretty funny, because... Hey, come on. I mean... Come on, Kyle. You can't say that on YouTube. But no, it's actually interesting, because those 3 countries that I mentioned are 3 countries that have that same color combination. Red, white and red. It's just that Austria has them horizontally and Peru and Canada have them vertically. And the only difference with Peru and Canada is that Canada has a leaf in the center, and Peru has... Well, I actually don't know exactly what Peru has in the center. It's like a logo just like Mexico, but I'm not sure exactly what that logo is. So I doubt that most people even draw the logo with too much detail. Well, it's like the Argentinian sun. I mean, I'm Argentinian, but every time I draw the flag, the flag is supposed to have a face. I never draw the face. Just draw the circle with some spikies. Yeah, there's also... well, it's called Poland. Polonia in English is Poland. Yeah, the difference is that Poland doesn't have 3 stripes, it has 2. It has 2 stripes. And it's actually the same... I mean, if I'm not mistaken, it's Indonesia, the one that has literally the same stripes, just in different order, I think. Oh, that's it. That was pretty easy. Yeah, Poland. I think Poland and Indonesia are the same, but in reverse. A lot of people like to say that it's like Voltorb and the Evolution, you know? That Pokemon that looks like a Pokeball. A lot of people say that it's like that. Poland and Indonesia. Yeah. I mean, then again, when it comes to flags, it's not like you can do much to differentiate themselves, right? I mean, after all, if you go for the classic design of having 3 stripes, how many combinations of 3 stripes can you make without repeating? There really aren't many, you know? Oh, this is an ice. This is actually asphalt. God damn it. But yeah, there are definitely some outliers. I mean, well, the most famous example is the USA. The USA is one of those flags that it's, I mean, impossible to have a similar flag without straight up copying it, right? And there are also other countries like that, like for example, say Chili's, I think that's how you pronounce that country. Or basically the country is kind of like a lot of colors drawn diagonally. It's a very weird flag. Well, in fact, I think that a lot of African countries are like that. I mean, I think Zimbabwe also has like a very weird flag. Yeah, unless you do something like that, it's very hard to make a unique flag, you know. Oops. But yeah. What other flag is unique? That it's not just a normal striped design. Well, Brazil. I almost forgot. Brazil is an incredibly unique flag. Green on the background, and you know, a pseudo diamond shape with yellow in the, you know, in front, and then a blue circle that says Ordem e Progresso. Yeah, that's another good example. What else? What else is there? What are a unique flag? Well, see, I was gonna say Chile, but the thing about the Chilean flag is that I think that it's super similar to Texas flag. I know that Texas is not a country, but it seems like it's a design that is not as unique as I think it is. Oh fuck, I think I lost a lot of time there. New Zealand is similar to Australia. Yeah, that's because they are both British, well, they used to be British colonies. For some reason they didn't change their flag though. Like, there are also a couple more flags that have that same sheen, which are, you know, having like a empty background with some stars and then the Great Britain flag on the top left. I think Fushi also has that combination. Hey Ryan, how is it going? You're Tetsan? Nice. Isn't your flag very similar to Chile's flag? I think it is. I don't know which one came first though. But yeah, I think Chile and Texas have a very similar flag. It's actually cool that every state has a flag. I'm pretty sure that in my country every province also has a flag, but like nobody cares about those flags. You're going to check? Nice. I mean, I think there is a difference between both flags, between the Texas and the Chilean flag, but like it's hard to tell without having them both one next to the other, you know? Ah, dude. Well, if I haven't crashed there, that probably would have been gold medal. It's the same? Damn. I thought that there was a little difference, but not even a little difference? Wow. Alright, that's interesting. Not a single difference. Alright. I wonder which one came up with it first. Because I mean, it's very hard to make two flags to be literally the same, you know? I mean, there are similar flags, like for example, Argentina and Honduras both have a very similar flag. It's just that Argentina has a sun in the middle and Honduras has like a couple stars. But blue is vertical. Oh, that's the difference. Here blue is corner. Oh, I see. Oh, so Chile's flag came before and Texas came afterwards. Interesting. Well, that's an interesting piece of information to have. They copied homework? Maybe. But dude, it's actually quite a coincidence that we have someone from Texas here, because the other day, you know, I watch on Twitch a guy that is called Murda, and he's a guy that always goes to Texas motorsport events. Do you attend those events, Ryan? They are crazy. The amount of exotic cars that you see there. They do drag racing a lot. It's super cool to see it. It's the kind of thing that seems like it could only be possible in Texas. Damn, that barely had any difference. It's still 42 seconds. But with the amount of ice... You are Chilean? Are you? Well, that's the second one then, because Kyle is also Chilean. Kyle here is the Chile boy we have. You have before in 2011, nice. Yeah, those events are super cool. Just to see the cars, like, I mean, obviously the drag racing is cool and everything, but just seeing the cars having all those modifications, it's crazy. Like, you have cars that have a literal parachute installed in the rear. You have cars that look like monsters. And then you have some other cars that they look so inoffensive, but in reality they accelerate like an absolute beast. It's a really interesting show. And this guy that I'm talking about, Murda, he streams... Well, I wouldn't say that he streams every day, but he streams so often. And it's crazy. That's... Oh! That's not gold medal, it's 42 seconds. I think I will leave this track for later, because that ice finish at the end seems super hard to control. Like, you actually need to try hard to get that. So I think I'm gonna leave it for later. Drag racing is really unique, yeah. Yeah, because those cars, it's very hard to see those cars in the wild. It's kind of like you are, you know, it's kind of like seeing a shooting star, but you're seeing multiple shooting stars in the same place at the same time. That's how a drag racing event looks like. Because you see cars that you really normally wouldn't see, and if you see it, you are very lucky to see them. You know, like, if I'm not mistaken, unless my sight was completely failing me, you know that here in my country we don't really have too much variety of cars because, well, first of all, people are usually too poor to afford anything new, but also because with the, you know, with how easy it is for your shit to get stolen, you don't want to have a luxury car in the middle of a city here, right? So most people here just have the usual compact cars like, you know, Volkswagen Gol, you know, Peugeot, right? Like European cars that are usually very cheap. And I remember one day I saw one of those old school Toyota cars, like from the 80s, and I'm like, what the hell? How is this guy here? Like, it was the first time that I seen such an exotic car in plain view. It was crazy. But yeah, unfortunately that's a very rare sight here. The only thing you see is Volkswagen Gol or similar, you know. You don't see many other things. But it makes sense. I mean, first of all, nobody will spend that much money to own a luxury car. And even if they wanted to spend that money, you wouldn't want to drive it on the big city. You will want to leave it stored, or you will want to go to a place where nobody else is, you know. So seeing those things in the big city is super rare. In the city I live, I see a lot of old cars. And what kind of old cars? Because see, a lot of the cars here are very old, most likely also because they are cheaper and most likely because they had it since they bought it years ago. But here the old cars we can see are things like, for example, a Peugeot 300 seats. I think that's the model, if I'm not mistaken. Things like Renault 19, right? Those cars that are super old. A lot of very old Fiats too, right? Mostly European cars, right? But those aren't really exotic. Those are just like cars that you will own either because they are extremely, like, you had them for a very long time and they are extremely resistant, or because you bought one of them used because it's extremely cheap compared to the rest of the market. Ooh, these corners are fucking crazy. Yeah, that's enough. Nice. Ford. I don't know a lot about cars, so I don't know the model. Well, Ford, it depends. Like, well, just like with any other car brand, it depends on which one. Like, if we're talking about a Ford GT, which is supposed to be a racing car, then that's an exotic car. But if we're talking about something like a Ford Ka, which is also something that is very common to see here, Ford Ka is just a very old compact car that, you know, it's not exotic at all. Maybe in the future those kind of cars are gonna become exotic, the same way that now the old cars from Japan are exotic, right? Like for example, well, that's because of anime more than anything else, but the classic example of the Toyota AE, no, sorry, yeah, AE86, right? That famous car that everyone likes to do memes about drifting and shit. That car, back then, it was just your usual piece of shit that you would buy just to own a car. But nowadays, because of the cultural impact that Japan has had, that shit is seen as a luxury car, even though it's just a little shit that is not even good at being a car, you know? So I'm assuming that if that happens at some point with European cars, like let's say that for whatever reason a series about European cars get released, and all of a sudden that series paints the Ford Ka in a very good light, everyone is gonna treat the Ford Ka as a miracle, like as the biggest of luxuries. When the Ford Ka, as I said, is just a compact little shit that you buy because it's cheap. It wouldn't be surprising if at some point it was considered exotic. I mean, that's usually how most things get considered exotics after all, like for being very old. I mean, that's happening with video game console and video games in physical format. Like the amount of stupid money that is getting spent in retro consoles, it's insane. And they don't have anything special, they are just consoles from the past, but since they are not produced anymore, they are seen as pretty much a luxury. I mean, they were always a luxury because they are a video game console, but I mean luxury as in something super special, like a unicorn. Like retro consoles right now are unicorns. Even though you can just play the games from those consoles very easily by emulating, but the hardware itself is what's so valuable, because it's not produced anymore. You know. After all, it's all about lack of offer, what makes something be considered valuable. So if no one has, or very few people have something of a specific kind, then it's suddenly gonna be seen as super valuable, even if back then it was just something normal, you know. It happens with everything. I don't think in any single field that has not happened. I mean, even when it comes to food, that happens. Like, you know, the amount of kitchen tools that's just because they are old and owned by a family that lived years ago are suddenly considered to be super valuable. So yeah, it's the way it works. Some things are just like that. But I mean, it's fine. fuck, I can't get bumped like that, that's my problem. I need enough speed in that jump to not hit the bump. Because if I hit the bump... But it's so hard to get past the jump. I guess I could try that later. I want to see the next map. And also, please remind me... Actually, wait a second, let me see that first. The cup of the day. No. How do I enter the cup of the day? Maybe in live? Track of the... Well, yeah, but... Here. Next cup of the day in... Wait, 1 hour and 38 minutes? Damn, so my calculations were wrong. It actually happens at the very... like, usually when I finish the stream. Huh. Well, in that case... I guess I can keep going with the campaign. I didn't know that. So, that's in 23 PM when the cup of the day happens. Well, I guess I can make an exception for today and just try the cup of the day to see how it goes. I normally end the stream in the exact same hour that the cup of the day starts. Lelos is the name of the gold ghost here. What a weird name. Damn, he completely skips that corner. Okay, gotcha. Fuck. How did the gold ghost keep all that speed there? Uh-oh. Damn, I almost... Well, even if I go through that, I still will have crashed against the wall. You need to have a better angle to be able to do what the gold ghost is doing. The problem is that gold ghost is going so fast compared to what I'm doing. Hey, it's actually going super fast. It doesn't seem... Ah, that's super fucked up, dude. This is one of those tracks. One of those tracks where you just can't do much. So I was thinking, considering the fact that I was not able to run Wreckfest properly, I wonder what will happen if I bought another PC just for streaming. Now, the problem of buying another PC just for streaming is that this will become insufferable in summer. That's my main problem. Like, having two computers working at the same time in the same room in summer feels like that's gonna turn the whole room into a kitchen. And honestly, I don't want to be turned into dinner, if I can avoid it. It doesn't seem like a bad idea. I mean, at least if I want to stream games like that. Obviously, if I'm gonna stream games like this, then it really doesn't matter, but... Oh! It's that gold? Yeah, that's gold. Got it! That was a relatively long track considering that we are not even halfway through this campaign. But sure, why not? Oh, this is another ice track, isn't it? Shin Rayon. What a weird name. Well, every name here is weird. Even my name is weird. I had to be called Gabi the Yoshi in Ubisoft because they don't allow repeated names. I mean, I obviously would like to be called Gabi or Gabi Yoshi, but that's not possible. It really sucks. So what can I do? Not much, really. So that's, I think, a little bit stupid. Like, why wouldn't you allow repeated names? Because it seems like that will be a technical limitation in the 90s, not in 2021, you know? It's like that kind of thing will be a thing of the past, but Ubisoft begs to disagree. But it's a little bit hard, you know, to think why. Because Steam allows you to put whatever name you want, even if it's repeated, because they do what a normal account manager will do, which is having an ID to identify the user instead of a fucking name. Or, you know, even if you don't have an ID, even if you want a name to identify the user, you can just make a username and then a display name. But no. That's also something that Twitch doesn't allow, though at least with Twitch there is an excuse that I think it's valid. See, with Twitch you have your own URL. So obviously you wouldn't be able to have your own URL if you had a repeated name. Obviously I guess you could add a number and shit, but it wouldn't look very good, at least. Oh shit. Ah, fuck. Well, this was kind of expected, though, that the winter campaign will have all these ice maps. I really was praying for that to not be the case, but you know, since it was the case after all, what can you do? Well, that also reminds me, when somebody asked me what other racing games I played, there is a game that I played some time ago that I think I will still have the same issue that I have with, well, that I had today with with Wreckfest, which is the fact that it will probably overload the encoder, which is none other than Forza Motorsport 6. I used to play that game a lot because it had a free-to-play version. But the problem is, as I say, streaming it will be impossible. So I think it's definitely way better optimized than Wreckfest, because I mean, in that game you need like, you don't need to calculate every single, you don't need to make every single car have 1,000 destructible parts. You just need to draw the car, and if you crash you can have a little bit of, you know, some little effects on top of the car just to make it look damaged, but you don't need to process that much. So, in theory it shouldn't be as bad as in Wreckfest, but I don't know what to think anymore. Ah man. Fucking ice. It's unfortunate that the leaderboards are closed for these maps. I would really like to see the completion that these maps have. I'm assuming that the big majority of people did not finish these maps. It always happens with ice maps. But unfortunately, when the leaderboards are closed, you cannot see that. Or at least I don't think you can. So only for the current campaign, the fall 2021 campaign. That's the only one that you can see how many people did it and, you know, that kind of things. Damn, dude, this shit is tough. This shit is super tough. You know, as I say before, it's an ice map, so I can choose skip it. At least this part is not the hard one. This one is the hard one. Like, it's super fucked up, because if you go too much to the left, you're gonna hit the wall, but if you go too much to the right, you miss the checkpoint. So you have to be right in the middle, or even worse, I think you have to switch super fast. Like between left and right, or well, right and left. Oh, that works. I think right there, what I need to do is to just let the accelerator go. Like, I don't think I'm supposed to accelerate there. And the exit is right there, yeah, okay. Well, that should be fine then. I mean, seems that I can mostly do all the parts before that, so I just need to nail that part properly. How will I do that? Well, let's see. Guess I have my goals here telling me where to go. So here, don't accelerate, just let yourself go. Well, kinda, yeah. Yeah, that works. The question here is, can I get to the... Oh damn, that guy went a lot faster. I think that guy just basically didn't even land. Like, that guy went straight to the finish line. I don't think I can do that. Because if you do that, you cannot... Like, you need to be constantly accelerating during that ice corner. So I don't think I can do that. I'll check. I mean, I will try a couple more times here. I don't really want to try hard this one that much. Yeah, no, I think I'm fine with that. I mean, ice maps, dude. Ice maps, we can just ignore them. But again, this is the winter season, so there's not much to ignore here. Or rather, there is much to ignore. Because it is supposed to be topical. But it's okay. I don't know why some tracks take so long to load. I know that they are probably downloading the tracks, but it's weird if it takes so long. Slow-mo. Why? That was a weird slow motion. Why will you put slow motion there? Ouch. Or maybe you're supposed to avoid it? I don't think you can really avoid it. Oh, because there is a turbo on the left side. Didn't realize that that turbo obviously makes you go faster, so you need to go to the left. Well, not like that, obviously. Yeah, you go faster. Damn, that corner is super fucked up. Corner is a lot harder than I thought. Also, you're not supposed to go through the left side, you're supposed to go through the right side. I mean, on the left side here, but I mean, when you're on the left side, you go here. So otherwise, you're just gonna bump yourself, and you don't want that to happen. Damn, it seems impossible to get past that. That shit is so pronounced that doesn't seem there's much I can do. Guess I need to go higher. Damn, but I'm going as high as I possibly can and it's still not enough. What the hell am I supposed to do? Wow, the slow motion is still going. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Well, then again, it goes away on the checkpoint, so... I guess you're supposed to go a little bit more to the left when you do that. So I guess this is the reason why a lot of maps force the cockpit camera when you go in one of those loops, because it's way easier to see that way. Well, I always wanted to see how it will look to not have that, and well, that's how it looks. It is harder to tell because you really can't see shit. Wow, nice. Huh. Damn, that's actually the end of the track. That will be a really nice skip if the skips work in this game, but they don't. In this game there's not such a thing as a skip, because you need to... Well, there are skips, yeah, but not like that. You can't just skip the whole level, you need to trigger every single checkpoint, because otherwise it just doesn't work. It would be fun if you could just skip the whole track. Problem is that if you could skip the whole track, more people will be trying to find how to exploit it rather than people trying to drive. Damn, now that corner is being super hard for me. And sadly by losing the reactor, it's now impossible to do that. Damn it. And this also unfortunately seems like a super long track. That's what surprises me. All these tracks are super long, but we are not even close to the end, you know? Usually these long tracks are reserved for like the last 5 or something tracks, but here that is not the case at all. A little bit surprised. Does that mean that we're gonna have 2 minutes tracks at the end? That will be fucked up. 2-minute tracks? I don't think I seen... Well, no, I think I seen a couple, but I don't think they are very common in campaigns, in official campaigns, I mean. I don't think that's gonna work. Damn, but you also go so high regardless. I think that if you're actually faster, the reactor is gonna last for longer and you're not gonna be forced to do that. but I'm not sure. Also weird the little effect that it does when you drop down. A little bit weird. Ah, that's a shame. So even with reactor, you still need to manually turn to the right if you don't want to get completely destroyed there. Or completely destroyed. You don't want to fall. I mean. Hey Colo, how is it going? 5,000 word Pokemon cards? What you mean 5,000 words? Ooh, okay. Damn, keeping full speed there is so fucking hard. Sadly here, slow motion is not really gonna help, but... Oh. Yeah. Damn. I knew I lost time, but I didn't expect to lose that much time. So this isn't really a long circuit, it's just that it's so... weird. Because it's very compact. There is a lot of difficulty concentrated. They gave me several cards and I paid 5,000. If you thought that I paid 5,000 for just one, you are wrong. No, I actually thought that you bought 5,000 cards, and I was like, there is no way that's right. There aren't even that many Pokemon in the first place, so that doesn't add up, right? It will be interesting having 5,000 Pokemon cards, having more cards than actually exist. Will definitely be something. That's not faster at all. Or maybe it's faster but you completely lose control there. Wonder what's the right way of doing this, because it feels like the way I'm doing it, it's not the right way. There is not just one card per Pokemon. Yeah, I know, it's just that... I mean, judging by the fact that those Pokemon cards are old, it will probably be like around 300 Pokemon around there, right? So to get that 5,000 number, you will probably need like well, more than 10 cards per Pokemon, which maybe will be the case, but I don't know. Seems a little bit unlikely. Yeah, 251. So you will need literally 20 of them to reach 5,000. Like 20 cards per Pokemon. But it's so hard to keep the speed there, dude. That's the problem. That guy definitely was able to keep up the speed. Well, at least I'll be able to get the silver, but no gold. What's the gold? I mean, that 34 looks super hard, but if you're able to not crash, you should be able to do it. Like without that much difficulty, I mean. Fuck. There was more than one car per Pokemon even in the same set. Interesting. I think I'm fine. Well, my personal best is somehow ahead of me here, but not for too long. Okay, I was able to keep my speed here. How much is that gonna affect this? Am I gonna get the gold? Well, not if I bounce like that. Damn, I can get out of the stadium in slow motion as well. Oh, the slow motion ran out. Damn, I'm gonna fall out of the stadium. Oh, never mind, damn it. If I wanted to do that, I would have needed to fly a little bit higher. That's a shame. But it's fine. Uh-oh. Damn it. Well, now the question is how am I gonna be able to land on the goal with that reactor at the end? I thought it was gonna be way easier, but it seems that you actually need to control yourself somehow. Maybe I could go to the left. I mean, after all, there are 4 goals. So maybe what I need to do is to just go to the left and that's it. Damn, nice backflip. Was a pretty good backflip. And if I was playing Tony Hawk, this will be something else. I was playing some Tony Hawk here, dude. That would have been sick. But sadly, I wasn't playing Tony Hawk. I probably should play Tony Hawk one of these days. Problem is that I will have to fuck with the PS1 emulator, and the PS1 emulator probably has one of the worst interfaces in the... Well, I wouldn't say in the story of emulators, but I will say that one of the worst interfaces in known emulators. The PS1 emulator is super known, but it's so fucking backwards when it comes to, well, almost everything. So here. Oh, this might work. No, come on, dude. Well, that wouldn't have been goal either. I needed 34 seconds, so I don't think I got there in 34. If I actually can get there in 34, then this is ridiculous. Because how faster can I do this? I don't think I can do this much faster than that. Right? That sucks. Fuck. Damn it, dude. Oh yeah, Duck Station, that's right, I almost forgot about that. Yeah, it isn't the one... Like, I remember that you recommended me one. I don't remember if it was Duck Station, but it probably was. What did I play there, though? Like, I remember playing a game there, but... Oh yeah, I think I remember. Like, I tried to play a Fatal Fury port, and it didn't work. Force UA goes to RetroArch. Maybe, no, the one I was talking about was EPSXE. I mean, that emulator, the UI is supposed to be friendly, but the problem is that it doesn't work most of the times. And to make things worse, the whole plugin shit is so stupid. It's just so stupid. So yeah, no, but I think the reason why DuckStation didn't work is because I had a very weird file, right, that I needed to make work in some other way, and I couldn't. You still use EPSE. Well, see, here's the thing. I don't think that my issue is really the fact that like, it's not the fact that the interface is old what my problem is. My problem is that there are so many options that are bugged, and as I say before, the whole plugin shit is ridiculous, dude. Like, why should I fucking care about the plugins? I don't want to play some fucking games, you know? Yes? Wow, barely gold by 15 milliseconds. I'm gonna save that replay. By 15 milliseconds I got the gold. That was crazy. Oof. I was looking at the timer when I was about to go through the finish line, and so I wouldn't make it. Damn, super reactor boost down. That's more than a normal reactor. But it seems that this is gonna be a very fast track, isn't it? I like these tracks, honestly. Just that you obviously need to be able to keep up the pace. That might not be the best way to do that. Yeah, I think if you lose the speed here, you're absolutely dead. Yeah, you go super slow in that uphill. So you're obviously not intended to do it this way, that's for sure. But I want to see just how bad the time is gonna be. Probably very bad. It's already very bad here. I wonder if you're supposed to keep up the speed all this time. You probably are. Because a lot of those places where I was going super slow, it's definitely not intended that you go slow. So you basically have to keep going forward there, I think. Yeah, I think that this is just a full speed map. But it's pretty hard to make that turn without losing speed. It's quite hard. Especially here, you definitely lose a lot of speed. I don't think you're supposed to jump there, but if you don't jump there, I don't know how else you will do it. This is why it will be nice to have the fucking gold medal to know what the hell I'm supposed to do here. So, by doing the jump, yeah, you kinda lose the speed there, but I don't know how else to do it. Because otherwise you will still lose the speed here, but that doesn't seem right. It feels like these sections you will most likely just skip them. So what I'm doing really, I mean, other than this shit fest that I'm doing. Oh, the difference is that in that last section with snow, you're supposed to go. No, you're not supposed to go through the snow. You're supposed to go through the dirt. The snow is supposed to be avoided. But it seems to me that this section right here, it's very hard to avoid doing it this slow. Like, you're either intended to make it slow, or I don't know what else you're intended to do. Okay. And that's the exit. I can't believe that, damn it, how the fuck did I miss that? I didn't even worry because it was right there, but I somehow got out of bounds. Didn't think that was possible. Are you shitting me? I don't believe what I saw, dude. Seems like it's harder to miss the target than to actually get to it. What I did probably requires talent to do. That was fucked up, dude. Completely missed it. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, I don't get how I missed it. Damn, 43 seconds. I don't think I can do this. Like, I don't know where else to cut speed here. Or rather, well, I know where, but I don't know how. Like, you're supposed to do it a lot faster here, but I have no clue how. Because this corner just looks like you can do it much faster. But that's the only section that I will be able to do faster. Maybe you're supposed to drift or something like that, but I don't know. Yeah, you're most likely supposed to do that. Or something of that kind. Because the thing is that if you're able to keep up the speed there, then it should be very easy to do the other section fast enough. Oh, that was fast. Alright. Uh-oh. Wow. You cannot even do that too fast, dude. If you do it too fast, you skip the checkpoint or you crash against it. That's fucked up. Don't tell me this is an ice map. This is an ice map. Damn it. Man. You know. I kinda expected that the winter season was gonna be a pain in the ass precisely because of this. Ice. Baby ice. A lot of ice. A lot of sliding. A lot of bullshit, basically. But you know. I gotta say that it's a shame though that Cup of the Day can happen some sooner. Really want their Cup of the Day to happen like... Well, 1 hour sooner will be nice. A lot of salt. I mean, what do you expect? With all these ice maps is the only sensitive conclusion. All these ice maps are enough to drive anyone insane. I like the little trick that I did there. The problem is I want to finish this one. But at this rate it's gonna be impossible. Can it, dude? At this point, it will truly be impossible. I mean, ice maps, as always, are the problem. Well, I guess something that I will do, I mean, if I'm gonna play Cup of the Day, what I should do is probably practice the track of the day. The problem is that I also want to play this campaign. But obviously I can't do both things at the same time, you know? But I mean, we still have time. So... at least I was able to not fall for once. And it seems that this map is not very long. Can I at least get to the finish? Get me out of here. Fuck this map. I probably could have gotten silver if I had landed properly, but I did not. Okay. That's a weird thing to do there, but sure, why not? Reactor boost up. I still don't know what the difference between reactor boost up and down is supposed to be. They both feel like they do the exact same shit. Well, that was a fast goal. Damn, that's a very big difference between one track and the other. This was literally first try. See what I mean with ice? You say that's a lot of salt. Well, that salt is justified. Like, look at the difference. One truck with ice. I mean, well, if I tried a little bit more, I could have gotten the silver, but I mean, would have taken several attempts. And a truck without ice, I got it on the first attempt on gold. It's just insane, and they are both one next to each other. It's not even that one is the last one and the other one is the first one. No, no. So messed up. Ooh, that was super close. Ah, fucking columns. Wouldn't even see. Now, I wonder the track of the day maps, what kind of difficulty they will have. I'm really curious to see that. Because it could be anything. Like, I don't know what the consensus... I mean, I will probably first need to play track of the day to make my own comparison. But I don't know what the consensus on the campaigns are. Like, I don't know how hard the campaign maps are even considered to be. Because I will assume that the campaign maps are the most standard that can get in terms of difficulty. Since they are made straight from the developers, right? Or at least that's what I think. So because of that, I really wonder. Are they really harder than a regular, like, community-made map, or are they easier? And, well, if that's the case, I guess that my possibilities for Cup of the Day will be quite limited. I also wonder how many people are playing the Cup of the Day that is happening at this specific time. Because the main Cup of the Day happens earlier. I wonder how much people there is. If there isn't too many people, then that's gonna be a problem, because that's mean that the competition is gonna be fiercer. If there are less people, because those people that are playing there are probably very good. But I don't know. Wonder if there is a place for me. will be cool. Well, that was pretty bad. I still got silver somehow. I can challenge gold, but that 5-second difference feels a little bit high. I mean, I know that I fucked up in a lot of places, but that's 5 seconds we're talking about here, dude. That's not a minor amount of time. 5 seconds is a lot. So because of that, I really doubt that this is gonna go the way I want. I guess I could keep the silver here. Just that I didn't want to keep that many silvers. But I don't think I can do much. Oh shit, that was close. Careful here. That zigzag is a lot sharper than I thought. And that crash was so bad that even my shitty ass personal best was better. Well, there is also a lot of time that I lost in that loop that you could see there in the distance, so if I'm able to not fuck up in either of those, then I should be able to at least get close to the goal. I don't think I can get gold, but at least to have a relatively decent time on it. That will be cool. You gotta remember now. Ah, fuck. Too sharp. Well, I definitely fucked it up there, but I didn't crash, so at least that's good. Oh damn, and there you are supposed to jump to the left. I thought that you will be able to get it by just staying in the middle or some shit, but no. There is no way. I just hope that the cup of the day is not an ice map. It will be a very bad first cup of the day for me. Okay. Yes. Ooh, I almost crashed there. Oh no, damn it. That definitely had the potential to be gold. Fuck, I completely forgot about the final section there. That's a shame. I would have been so much better. Though, I still don't know if it will be gold, because the advantage there was 4 seconds, which is quite high, but I need 5 seconds. That's not quite there, unfortunately. No, damn it. To the left. You don't have to keep going straight there. You need to go to the left. Jeez. It's okay. Keep it. I mean, it's an interesting map, that's for sure. The problem is that it's too long. So in maps like this that are too long, it's very hard to not make any mistake. Like there, you are bound to do one mistake at some point, you know. Which if this was shorter, would be way less common. So I already lost a lot of time there, so I don't even know why I didn't reset there. I need to. maybe I can leave this goal. But before leaving the goal, I at least want to, as I said before, leave a decent time. Not the time that I have right now, that is a piece of shit. Want to at least be close. Oh damn, I didn't even turn the engine off there. I keep forgetting that. That's the problem with this type of tracks. I mean, other than being long, they are also not obvious. Like, it's not obvious where you're supposed to go. That's what truly sucks about tracks like this. So if you don't memorize every corner, you cannot react to them. They are just not obvious enough. It's a shame because the first sector I did it so damn well. I did it so well, it's probably the best I can do that. But it's too late now. I guess I'm gonna do a couple more attempts here and then go to the next map, because this shit is taking a little bit long. The left, nice. Yeah, unfortunately I don't think this is enough for a goal. It's a shame, because that shaves off a lot, but that's just not enough for a goal. Damn it, dude. You really need to almost do a lot of the corners there perfectly if you want the goal. It's fucked up. I feel like that kind of track, having that kind of gold medal, is really fucked up. Long tracks like those, I feel like should have more room for error. If you're gonna make a long track, but whatever. What is this one about? Already a bad start. Come on, bro. Like, I don't understand what's the fetish of this map authors to make the path not obvious. I just don't understand. What do you get from it other than salt? I mean, I understand you get salt, but you really, I don't feel like that's a good strategy, you know? Because what if someone heads you? Like I'm very tempted to do, right? Like you're playing with fire by doing this kind of troll directions. You are playing with fire. Like you don't wanna be headset. Also, which checkpoint am I supposed to go there? Because there are two, but I can't tell if I'm supposed to go to the one that is further or to the one that is closer. I think it's this one, but there is also one at the other side. So I'm not really sure which one it is. I don't know. There even an indication that says which one it is? I don't think there is. Well, it says go to the right, I don't know, it's confusing because one of the arrows say go to the right and the other one says go to the left. I'm getting a little bit of I'm getting mixed signals here. Wow. Damn, look. Oh shit! Look at this. Damn, I think I might be out of bounds. Damn, I believe I can fly. I believe I can literally touch the sky. Sadly, I don't think I can get out of the... Yeah, I don't think I can get out of the stadium here. Because that wall blocks me. It's a shame that I didn't land on the other side of that, but damn. That was crazy. I wish there were more tracks that require you to get out of the stage. Well, more tracks. I mean, one track at least. Which I'm assuming there are a lot of community-made tracks like that, but... Oh, so you go here, okay. And then... Then here, and then what? I'm just going forward just to see. So this place seems like... Okay, this is the other checkpoint that you see from that weird ass champ. Man, but these champs are criminal. I just don't believe it. Like, this kind of mapping... Again, you're playing with fire. You're gonna get hits, not by me, but you're gonna get hits by the multiple souls that couldn't find the right path because of your shitty directions. Like, it really feels like you did it on purpose. But I don't get, what kind of satisfaction do you get with this? With not making obvious where you go. Like, do my tears taste that good? Maybe. Maybe they do. But again, the more tasty the tears are, the strongest the heads will be. You know? Really wanna get heads? It feels like it. But it's alright, don't worry about it. It's insane how one bad bounce can send you flying like that. It's truly insane. You bounce badly one time and that's all you need to get out of the fucking stage. I mean, you're clearly supposed to decelerate there, but still. Like, the first thing you think about is not decelerating. You think about going full speed. You know, if you go full speed, you are fully going out of the fucking track. You don't really want that, you know. At least this time. What are the odds of getting stuck there? Well, probably quite high. Ooh, that was close. It's okay. I'm surprised that bounce didn't send me flying. Well, that was quite slow, but I'm still somehow in one piece. Well, not anymore. Well, whatever. Reset the checkpoint, I don't care. I mean, I just want to get to the end of this. Problem is that this jump, you are supposed to do it like this. And even then, it's not a guarantee that you're gonna end up on the finish. Honestly, this map is just evil. This map, like, it doesn't have any ice, but it doesn't need to have ice. It's just evil by nature. Like, you can tell. Oh, this one has a gold ghost, at least. Good to know. Oh, fuck. Call an illusion. Fuck. An illusion. Well, if it's an illusion, then why am I even bothering chasing it? It's just an illusion. It's not real. Ah, damn it. It's a very fucked up corner. I'm just gonna try to go as slow as I can. And it has a shit ton of corners. A very corner heavy truck. Damn it. It has a shit ton of corners. The problem is that this also seems like it's one of those super long tracks as well. That was super close. Well, useless because I still crash, but that's the issue. You can't really exit a corner at very high speed. If you exit at very high speed, you're gonna meet another corner almost immediately afterwards. Ah, fuck. At least the exit, well, the finish line is close to that. Not that long. It's still longer than I feel it should, you know. Especially with this fucking amount of corners. I mean, that corner in particular is the one that feels that is the most evil one. You start losing speed, you start getting destroyed. I think that it's over after this. Yeah, it's over right there. Right after this one. It's basically nothing but corners. This is corners the map. Honestly, that goal doesn't seem that hard to get. I mean, after how much I fucked up, that goal even feels easy. It's still 5 seconds, it's not a joke, but how many times I bump against the wall, it feels definitely doable. Yeah, that's the issue. you bump in a wall once and that's it, there's no recover. Though that's not exclusive from this track, that applies to pretty much every single track. Crashing against the corner is just not an option. It just completely invalidates the rest of the run. Super fucked up, but it's the way it is. The amount of time you lose is absolutely ridiculous. Really have to be so careful, like you're going through a landmine field. Really feels like it's like that. Like you are being careful not to trigger a mine. Well, so without that fuck up that I just did there, I don't think I will be able to get the goal either, unfortunately. Like obviously I fucked up, but without that fuck up, I don't think I can get the goal. But I want to try. Like at least I want to try one run without any single fuck up. I want to try a run that is nothing but, you know, nothing but clean corners. Even if the corners themselves are slow, it doesn't matter. It has to be clean corners. That's the condition. No wall allowed. Ooh, that was... Wait, did I? No, I don't think I hit the wall there. Well, I hit the wall there, though. You know. Ooh, that was super close. Come on, dude, how else you want me to do that? The problem is that in this game your instincts are to always exit a corner the fastest you can. But in this track that doesn't apply. Some of these corners, if you exit them fast, you are absolutely dead for the next corner. Because it's kind of like a non-stop chain of corners, you know. It's like, imagine something like Suzuka Circuit, but every single, like the whole track was like those 3 corners at the beginning. That's pretty much how this track feels. Like it feels like there is not a single place where you can just go full speed. That corner, dude. It's okay. At least I'm almost close to my personal best. That shouldn't be something to celebrate. I should be better than my personal best. I think I will have to give up on this one too. It's just too exhausting. trying to not hit a single corner while at the same time trying to keep up with the speed of the two ghosts. Maybe it might be a better idea to not even take into account the ghosts. I think one issue of mine is that I see the ghosts being in front of me, and what I do is trying to do more risky corners. But at the same time, if you're very far behind from a ghost, it doesn't really make any sense to keep going with the run. Like, you know that the run is not gonna be better than your previous one, so why do you even keep trying? You know? Like, I mean, why do you even keep on that same run instead of retrying, is my point. But it does feel like every time that I see my opponent, well, my opponents, the ghosts being in front of me, like, it seems that every time I see that, I should try to go for risky shit that in the end it's just not gonna work. But yeah, no, fuck this map, dude. I'm wasting a lot of time and I just can't do it. So what else? This one starts with a relatively long straight. Well, it's not really a straight, it's more like a long corner. Right. Oh, turbo here. I probably could have done that at full speed. Most likely. Oh. Alright. Ah, that's a shame. At least right there, the directions were clear. I just didn't react in time, but the directions were pretty clear. And that's how it should always be. I don't know why it's not always like that. It should be like that. But it's not. Turbo. I don't know what I hit. Oh, that's a shame. That would have been a save. Because for some reason I kept going at almost full speed. But I like this map so far. I don't know what happens after that jump where I always die. But at least so far it seems very good. Very fun. Especially that part with the crazy ass loop. This one. This shit is crazy. But it's hard. You need to be able to turn before you land. You try to turn after you land, it's gonna become quite hard. I think this might also be a full speed track. Like, there are some corners that I don't know how to do without braking, but it seems like it's the kind of track that could probably be done in full speed. Ah, damn it. Yeah, it might be a full speed track. Because there are lots of this. I mean, full speed obviously means that you always keep, you know, keep accelerating. You never let it go. It feels that there are some parts here where you would rather let it go. I don't know. I mean, if you are better than me, it's probably possible to do it without braking or letting the accelerator go. Probably. Damn, that's so fucked up. You're supposed to go a little bit more to the left to get through that ring. I thought that it will be completely free to get in there, but it's not free at all. It's absolutely not free. I think that after this one, I'm gonna try and see Cup of the Day. I mean, I'm gonna try to join to see how it is, like if I need to start qualifying now or how does it work. I'm really curious to see how Cup of the Day works. Knowing how Cup of the Day works, I can repeat it. You know. Ah, damn it. I lost so much speed there by hitting the wall. It's okay, at least I want to see how the rest of the map is gonna be. I want to see what's after that super jump through the ring. Here. What's after this? Oh, that's the end! So this is super easy, I even got the gold, but wait, no, I'm not satisfied with that. I want to do it without fucking it up. I wonder if I can even get author in this one. Might be able to. Because there aren't many ways to do this, really. As far as I know, right? Like, it feels like it's one of those things that you do one way and that's it. I mean, that's specifically the thing that made me waste a lot of time. I don't think that's enough for author though. There are a lot of things I could have optimized. Do I really... Damn it, I wish I knew how author is. Like, but nowhere, it doesn't say anywhere how to, what is the author time in this map, but I feel that I can definitely get it. Unless it's something that requires perfect inputs all around, which will be the case, yeah. Ah, damn it. As I say before, maybe it really is a track where you don't need to accelerate even once. Like, you need to keep going at full speed. But there are some corners that I wouldn't know how to get. But considering that it's dirt, and the way dirt works kinda like allows you to turn while losing a lot of speed, I think it should be more or less doable. That turn though is the hard one. That turn I might need to decelerate a little bit. Not sure. Okay. That. Damn, there you go. Author medal, just like that. I knew I could get author here, but this seems like a very easy map after all. Alright, So I think I want to see Cup of the Day. Let me check. Well, it starts in 20 minutes, but what happens if you join now? Well, 19 minutes. Well, I want to at least see it. I want to see what happens when you join it. Like, can you choose get out of it? Or, you know, something like that. It's not. I'm not gonna practice for 20 minutes one track, you know? I just want to see. I just want to witness. Though, that track looks a little bit interesting. And it has a cutscene and everything. That's interesting. A cutscene that seems a little bit glitchy, but you know. Oh, because it's full of ghosts. Wait a second, how do I disable all these ghosts? Damn, these ghosts are fucking me up. Damn it. Disable the ghost! How do I do it? Graphics, maybe. No, I don't think it will be in graphics. Maybe in interface. Well, maybe there is something here to hide opponents is O. Alright. Jesus. The amount of shit those ghosts consume. That was insane. It is to be expected. There was a lot of them. Wait, I'm the number 62, but I didn't do anything. Oh no, it's just on the first checkpoint. I'm also not even sure which path I'm supposed to take here. Because it looks like as if there were multiple paths or something. It also seems that you are supposed to keep a very low speed. Well, I just want to see if I do super shitty, in what split I will get. I will assume that most people wouldn't be ready by now, in the first place. Someone in the chat says that the map is hard. Wait, that was the wrong place. I was supposed to go all the way to the right, didn't it? Yeah. I have no idea where to go most of the times here. Like, am I supposed to go... Huh? Wait, what the hell? I don't know how to get to the end there. I'm not sure. Also, I don't know why there is a countdown on the right. What does that countdown mean? It's a little bit weird. Because if it's the countdown for qualifying, then shouldn't that be in 20 minutes? Or, well, 15, I guess, now. I'm not sure. Oh, fuck. Hit the wall. I keep hitting the wall. I mean, I don't mind hitting the wall, I just want to know where to go. At some point, it seems really hard to know where else to go. Like at the very end is my problem. Here it says jump. I mean jump here, yeah, okay. What about here? Like it says going to the left, oh fuck, the countdown is gonna be over. And I still don't know what to do. Wins the match? What you mean wins the match? It hasn't even started. So, okay, I think the way this works is that before the match starts, you have like practice sessions. I'm not sure how it works. Also, the cursor is on the way, my bad. But yeah, I don't quite get it. I mean, even in the chat they are saying that this starts in 15 minutes. And also I cannot move. Yeah, I'm not sure how this works. Like, what are we doing now? Oh, okay, now it starts. Wait, I want to disable the ghost. And that's a lot of people. To disable them with... Oh, it would be nice if they were disabled by default. But yeah, it seems that the way this Cup of the Day lobby works is that it's a lobby that is constantly refreshing itself. So every 30 minutes is like a new one is created automatically. But in reality, obviously, the one that matters is the one that happens in the middle of the, you know. The one that happens when the cup starts. That's the one that truly matters. I'm very tempted to read the chat of the cup of the day, but I'm just distracting myself. God damn it. So I think that like the qualifying session might start when the cup starts. What do you do after this? Oh, that's how you do it. And I got the bronze medal, nice. Damn, that's fucked up. There are people doing this in 48 seconds. Seems a little bit exaggerated. Also, what I'm noticing is that the game is frame dropping a bit here. Like, this specific map seems to have so much shit. Maybe I could turn down this filter. Don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, actually, I'm surprised but that filter didn't do shit. I wonder what other filter you need to tweak here. What other filter will make this go smoother? Maybe the reflection? Put everything on low, maybe that's the answer. I mean, let me try like this. This probably should make it go faster. Well, kinda. And its medal is in 58 seconds. Yeah, and it didn't seem like it killed the graphics that much. I mean, it obviously doesn't look better, but it doesn't look better and doesn't look the same either. But, you know. Fuck. Yeah, I don't think I can. I mean, even if there are different tiers, the problem here is that there doesn't seem to be that many people. So I'm most likely gonna be in a tier where with people that are way better than me. That's the problem. Some people are also saying that this map is tech. Apparently, of all the types of maps, there is a specific type that people call tech, that I'm assuming is just maps that require more knowledge about the mechanics of the game, or something like that. So I'm assuming that, yeah, I will be in a disadvantage there. But you know, I mean, if those people suck at Tech, then they definitely will be a good company to me. They all suck, and that's perfect to me. But well, honestly, I probably should practice this more, but like if I actually want to participate here. But since I'm probably gonna play like shit anyways, let me join when this starts, which is actually 8 minutes. Like that actually starts not so long from now, so we'll probably be ready for when it eventually happens. Oops. I'm gonna do a little bit more of the campaign. Just gotta remember to be ready in 8 minutes. That's it. And see how the shitfest is gonna go. Because I'm most likely gonna be eliminated first. That's for sure. I just want to experience it. Because this is what I'm saying now, but what if I don't get eliminated first? What if I can actually compete with other people that suck as much as I do? So there is that possibility there, which is the reason why I'm curious to see how the competition is gonna be. So I die here. Oh, here, and this is ice. So if you don't do that at a specific angle, you are dead before it even starts. Oops. That's gonna be a problem. If you don't enter the ice by going straight like I did there, you're just gonna fall. Thankfully the ice is only that section and nothing else. He accelerated a lot there. Well, this is definitely not gonna be close even to... Damn, this is a long map. This is also a long map. Like, this campaign has so many long maps. But then again, after seeing that Cup of the Day map, I think that maps like this are... Well, I don't know if that map on Cup of the Day was common. But it seems that this length for maps is what's normal. So it's actually quite fucked up, I will say. But again, the longer a map is, the easier it's gonna be, obviously, to fuck up. I was able to make that, but barely. Almost hit the wall. this is the part that I fucked up by going too fast. Right. And that's the end. Well, that's definitely silver, but not gold. Well, the gold doesn't seem impossible to get. It just feels like it probably will take a lot of retries. Is this a nice map? Well, at least it looks way too bright, so I can't tell. But no, so far it's only asphalt. Oh, well, here is the ice. No, but here is asphalt again. Here is ice again. Asphalt again. So it seems that the ice only happens in very short sectors. It doesn't seem to be very prominent. Yeah, it only happens in like parts that connect. Between other parts. Yeah, there is a lot of corners though. No steering at the end. Oh, I got silver. That probably requires a lot of effort to get gold. Well, anyways, the cup of the day is about to start, so might as well go there. Yeah, it says it right there, it's about to start in almost 3 minutes. I still feel that this is gonna be an absolute clusterfuck, cause I only been able to get bronze medal here, dude. I don't think I can compete here without getting destroyed, you know? Doesn't feel like it's gonna be possible, but as I say, I want to know. If I'm gonna get destroyed, I want to know that I'm gonna get destroyed. So that way, for other cups of the day, I'm either gonna be like, well, yeah, this is useless that I participate in them, or be like, oh, you know what, I should participate in them more often, right? So let's see what happens. I don't know if this is a good map to measure that. At least according to the people in chat, this is actually a hard map. Ah, fuck. So, something that is weird, why does the counter on the right say 28 minutes? What is that supposed to represent? Because it's supposed to be, it's supposed to start in 2 minutes, right? Also, I don't know what the W represents here. There is a W that is drawn in a lot of places, but I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. Want this to start, damn it, just so I can see it. Also, there is a ghost here. This guy's apparently... Oh, never mind. He's bumping against the wall, yeah, no. Oh, he was a good player, but no, he's just as lost as I am. That's still not enough for silver. Silver is 58 or some shit. Damn, I win the match? I wish. Alright, so here is where it actually starts, right? The second place is from Chipre. I don't know how to pronounce that name though. I think it's Chipre or some shit like that. But yeah. Well... is it actually gonna start now? Because I'm waiting for this. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, skip the cutscene. I don't want to see it. But the question is, this is where the qualifying phase starts, or what? It should be. I also need to disable the ghost. Oh, for some reason it keeps saying 30 minutes. Or are you telling me that the qualifying phase is in, like, last 30 minutes? Because if the qualifying phase lasts 30 minutes, there is no fucking way I do that. Like, there is absolutely no way. Like, 30 minutes? Because if that's when the qualifying ends, like, after those 30 minutes, I will still need to actually play the cup itself, so that seems like a horrible idea. But I don't know how it works. If it lasts too long, then I guess it's whatever, you know. Maybe some other day, but I don't know. At least there are people in the lobby. I don't know. Live and join. Alright. So, oh, okay. So when the qualifications start, you need to get out and then you get in again to actually enter the qualifier instead of just practicing. And the qualifier only lasts 10 minutes, so that should be fine. Now the problem is that I need to, you know, come on, hide the fucking... Yeah, the issue here is that I need to make a good time in 8 minutes. Which seems a little bit hard to do. Anyway, thanks to whoever said that was the wrong server, because I didn't know. I wonder why that doesn't happen automatically though. I will feel that it's the most... like, what makes the most sense. See you in 15 minutes? What you mean 15 minutes? It says that the qualifier ends in 7. Well, I just need to make a valid time. After I make a valid time, then I can obviously do it better, but also, oh, I got 60, okay. This isn't gonna go well. Well, something that I have to get used to is that I can restart the whole map. When the competition actually happens, I can't really restart the whole map because that will be the same as forfeiting the match. So I need to restart from the checkpoint. That's something that I need to remember. If I can't remember that, I'm gonna be in trouble. At least the good thing is that you can... like, you don't need to be camping the lobby for the cup of the day. Like, as soon as the qualifier starts, you can just join, like, afterwards, after it starts. So it's pretty funny that I cannot beat my shitty ass time. That personal best that you see right there, it sucks monkey balls. For some reason, I cannot do it better than that. Like, that time is bad. But apparently, my current self is even worse. Ah, damn it. And that fucking arrow at the end. So, looking at this, so far, obviously this is most likely gonna change when more people qualify. Wait, how many players does each split have? Because the Cup of the Days that I seen has 64 players, but right here it says 27. Though that probably is bugged. I don't know. But you know. I think maybe... Okay, so the times on the left are the global times, and the times on the bottom right are my split times, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna be competing against the people on the bottom right, which I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, really. But I don't even know what split it is. It should be... Well, I don't know if it's the second or the third one. It's one of those. Has to be one of those. Or maybe it's the fourth one, I don't know. Who is Barbos? I don't know anything about the competitors of this game. Well, at least I probably should be able to get a better time here. Never mind. Damn it. Almost. But at the end I fucked up. I mean, I just want to get a better personal best. What's gonna happen here then? Like, when does this qualifying phase really ends? Yeah, apparently a lot of people in chat are complaining about that this is hard, but that might just be scrubs complaining because they can't get good. So basically they are in my same shoes. I don't know. But it seems hard to... Like, I really don't know how I'm gonna do when the real match comes. I'm probably gonna get destroyed so badly, because now I cannot even finish one run. Like, I finished that run that says personal best, but that's the only run I was able to finish in this qualifying runs. So that's a problem, because that definitely means that I'm most likely not gonna finish my runs afterwards. Well, I gotta say that if I don't get eliminated on the first round, I will take that as a victory. If I don't get eliminated, that's gonna be a victory for me. But you know, that's gonna be hard, judging what I'm doing here. I can't believe that, dude. That's like the second time that happens. But like, it's super hard to do it otherwise. But yeah, unfortunately, I mean, if the bottom right times are what my split are, well, I guess it's not that bad. The best time of that split is 4 seconds above mine. Well, above, but below mine. So that doesn't necessarily mean that he can translate that to a real run. So I don't get it, dude. Shouldn't the qualifier be over already? Like, does it really last 15 seconds? Then why did it say that it was like 8? Or maybe it means that you need a time to at least register and not, you know, and not be out of it. Or something like that, I don't know. Seems that it's 15 full minutes for qualifying. I can't fucking believe it, dude. I just can't finish this again. I just cannot. Want to finish this one more time at least to see if I can get... Well, honestly, I don't know if getting in a different split will be a good idea. Because if I got in a higher split, that will mean that I will fight against stronger opponents, and I don't know if I want that. But at the same time, I want to at least do a better time. And I'm literally not able to. Just can't finish a single run. You know. I guess the good thing about this kind of maps is that even people that are more experienced than me can fuck up more easily. Which means that I could probably get a lot of free places just like that. Alright, well, finally. I didn't change shit though, but hey. It's better than the previous one. So in the global leaderboard, I'm 100, well, global. The global qualifier of this particular match, I'm 157. But the question is, well, again, if that bottom right is my split, I'm 24 of my split. But I don't know. The issue is that it seems that in the lower splits there is a way bigger distance. I mean, way bigger difference between the skill, right? I really wonder how many people in total are even registered in this event. Just to know, like, if 158 is supposed to be mid or low. I think it's low, but that's what I want to know. Just to at least... just so I can calculate my chances of... well, not winning obviously, but my chances of competing at least. So this should start in 2 minutes. I wonder if I need to, just like I did with the practice, if I need to get out of the session and re-enter again. If I need to do that, I probably will need to do it fast, but I have no clue. I still feel that that should be automatic. I shouldn't need to do it myself. And after all, how hard will it be to choose, like, kick me out of the lobby and make me join another one, right? Shouldn't be hard. Will probably get a better time, but I don't think it will make a difference here. If I get a better time, it's probably gonna be so similar to that personal best that you see there that it will be useless. Oh, almost silver. He almost got silver there. That's something. Yeah, apparently I'm the 24th of my split. And the match is about to start. I mean, the match starts in 20 seconds. So let's see. I just want to see what happens. Again, my objective is just to not get eliminated as soon as the match starts. If I can do that. Oh, also you can see the chat. I just realized that I'm blocking the chat completely. Well, it's just a bunch of people saying random shit. And also complaining that the map is hard, basically. So the question here is, do I need to get out of this lobby or what? Waiting for your match. Well, it says waiting for my match, so do I just wait? Or do I need to exit? I need instructions, damn it. Starting server. Okay. I'm gonna wait. Just gonna wait. See what happens. But I'm not sure. Well, the problem is that if I exit and I'm actually not supposed to exit, that will be an even bigger fail altogether. Oh, showing. Okay. I don't think I can press that. 8:30, how is it going? Not yet, but I'm about to participate in something that's called Cup of the Day. And I'm trying to figure out how it works. Apparently I already qualify for it. So this is when the actual match starts. Which, as you can see, it's a time attack where the players do like try to do damn it, get the ghost out. Like they try to make a time in the track all at the same time, like all together. And when that happens, you know, the worst times get eliminated one by one until the only one remains. So the question is how long I'm gonna last. Because I'm definitely not gonna win, that's for sure. But yeah, the question is when am I gonna get eliminated? Also, considering that the chat is down there, let me at least raise my shit a little bit higher so you can read the shitty ass chat. Not like the chat really will say much, but just so you know that I'm not going crazy and that there is a chat. If you can't collide with others, it's no fun. But if you could collide with others, it will be very easy for the shitty players to win. You know? But yeah. Again, current objective is not getting eliminated on the first round. If I can achieve that, that's all it matters. If I can survive one round, I'm gonna consider this a moral victory. But damn, this map really is hard. I wouldn't say that it's hard as much as it is confusing, I guess. Well, that's a quality to make it hard, obviously. Wow, if I do that in the real match, we're gonna be in trouble. But yeah, this shit is tough, dude. It's a good map, just tough to learn. Oh yeah, tell that to an absolute noob like me. Tough to learn. I think that you should should also mention that it's tough to play, because a lot of these corners are super fucked up. So yeah, one of them there is saying that it is confusing. Yeah, it is pretty much confusing. Okay, so the match is gonna start. So the first round is just a warm-up. So you finish, but you just need to finish just by, you know, getting there, right? Like, nobody's gonna get eliminated. But as soon as this first round ends, the next round is gonna be elimination. But let's see. No pressure. No pressure, my ass. Yeah. At least this first warm-up match is gonna be a good indicator of how much I'm gonna get destroyed. That's the important thing. Like here, depending on what place I end up being, you will see how bad or how well I'm doing. Well, I doubt that I'm doing well, but I mean, I'm getting in the 20s. I'm around the 20s here. So I don't think I'm that bad. I mean, most people here will probably crash and they will lose a lot of time just because of that, because they will need to restart from the checkpoint. Nice. Well, it wasn't that bad. I mean, 4 people did not finish. Well, I mean, they could have just skipped it. See lots of maple leaves? That's Canadians. There is a lot of Canadians representing Yami here. Alright. So yeah, there are 5 people at least that did not finish, and this one is struggling to finish. I'm really surprised how positive the in-game chat is. Expected more salty? Nah. I mean, usually people get salty when an ice map is involved. But yeah, this is a weird map. I mean, there were people saying that this was a hard map, but not really that much so. Okay, so this is the first elimination round. So if I'm not mistaken, the bottom 4 times are gonna get eliminated. So basically, what I need to do here, I don't need to go fast, I just need to survive. Like, don't hit any wall, don't do anything stupid, right? Just go slow, but make sure you reach the finish line without crashing. That's what matters. And that way I'm gonna survive at least until the point where the people left are just way better than me, you know. That's it. At least I want to survive a little bit. Just to not feel like I'm total ass. The problem is this last jump. This last jump is so evil. It's so chokeable. But hey, I didn't get eliminated in the first round. That's a victory. But yeah, those people doing 55 seconds, there is no way I can beat them. Well, and as you can see, there is a lot of people that... What the fuck is this guy doing? Oh wait, he finished. So, the thing is that a lot of the cameras often show what... Yeah, okay, never mind. The cameras show what happens after you finish, and obviously after you finish you jump like I don't know, like a fish. Just because I didn't know what other, you know, metaphor to use. So let's try that again. Basically this keeps going this way, as I say before, until only one person remains. If I don't fuck it up, which is very possible, but if I don't fuck it up at all, I might get eliminated, as I said, in the 20s. So that's gonna be surviving a lot. Yeah, what's important is to play it safe. Like, it's only worth it to take risk when you are actually in risk of being eliminated. But here there are so many people that are fucking up so much that it's just not worth to risk it. So just play it safe, just to be able to finish and set a time. Oh damn, I got silver. Like Magikarp? Yeah, like Magikarp, you could say. But then, I mean, yeah, until I actually end up becoming one of the bottom 4, until then, I should just play it safe. Just go slow, take the corners slowly, like don't do any aggressive turn, just try to get to the exit. Was2 says as a new player this is terrifying. Well, I'm a new player and I wouldn't say this is terrifying, it's just that it's very hard to get a competitive time here being a new player. Like it feels like you should play to survive. So if you play to compete, it really feels like you're gonna be out. But I'll try my best. Again, keep it cool. Don't do unnecessary risks. Try to get to the exit, well, to the finish, I mean. And that's it. Don't worry about it. Just keep it cool. Really, the only thing in this map that can fuck me up is the finish line. The finish line is so evil the way it's set up, because if you fail that jump that is right before the finish line, you are done. And it's very easy to fail it because of that shitty ass arrow there. That arrow there, if you hit it, you need to go back to the checkpoint. But yeah, it seems that I'm consistently getting to 20. Well, someone got 53 seconds. Whoever got 53 seconds, that's fucked up. Like, how the fuck that guy that got 53 seconds is in this division? Shouldn't he be in like in a division higher than that? I don't know. Ooh, careful there. Now, the problem of the way that the qualifying works here is, like, if someone that is very good at the game, like, during the qualifier they purposely underperform to get to a lower division, wouldn't they just be able to win for free? Like, or is there something to avoid, to, you know, to not allow that to happen? Because I mean, if you're really good, you can just underperform and you will get into a division like this. Like, let's say one of these people that are getting 53 seconds, obviously I'm not accusing any of this, this is just a hypothetical case. If one of those are actually really good and they purposely got bad times just to be in this division, how does the game prevent that? I don't think there's any way, right? I mean, obviously, I don't think anyone will do that. But if anyone will do that, like if anyone did that, does the game prevent it or does it just let it rock? Then again, I'm assuming that winning in a lower division will give you a worse reward than winning in a higher division, I will assume. Well, if it even gives rewards, I don't even know if it gives rewards for finishing this, other than a participation trophy. Like, yeah, you participated in Cup of the Day, dude. Good shit. Alright, that was silver again. That was actually a better time than before. Damn, top 10? I got in the top 10. Alright, well that's cool. Well, the top 10, at least the top 10 if nobody got a better time there. But I think that since we all start at the same time, I think I actually got top 10. Well, that's surprising. Alright. Around this are the times where I really cannot... I mean, I can still take it easy, because I think that by taking it easy I can consistently get in 20 without any problems. But I think that this is around the time where I should be taking more risks. But not yet. I can still do fine just by playing it safe. Well, the problem is that obviously I wouldn't have any practice to actually do a better run, but it's okay. Nice. That was worse than my previous one, but hey. Again, finishing without restarting or without respawning in a checkpoint is way more valuable than anything else right now. But as you can see, it's getting close to 20. No, dude, I didn't buy the other flat house. I told you. I told you I will buy them at some other time. Like, not yet. Alright. I can still take it easy here. I can still not get eliminated as long as I just play it safe with no risks. Oh fuck, damn, I almost got confused there. It's okay, nothing bad happened. And in fact, 11? Really? Damn, I'm actually surprised. 12. That's not bad at all. That's actually not bad at all. Though, it's getting close, because now only the top 24 remains after this, so let's see. Well, at least I've been able to survive for more than half. That's already an achievement in itself for me. More than half of the lobby has been beaten and I wasn't part of that half. So, that's good. A good signal. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm fine. Ooh. Nice. Well, that was 11th. Well, it seems that I can keep playing safe for a while. Like, if I'm getting 11th, at least for 2 more rounds I can play it safe without any danger of being eliminated. You know? Why is this guy doing donuts? He literally got eliminated. The worst part is that by doing this, he's wasting everyone's time. Because if no one, if a player didn't finish, he's gonna wait until it times out. Well, whatever. Keep playing it safe. Oh shit, the red number is on me. It's okay. That's only... Well, I was gonna say that's only temporary, but I don't... Oh, that sucks. Well, I think I'm gonna be eliminated here. That's a shame. I fucked up. But dude, this red number is so fucking distracting. This red number makes you feel that the car is gonna blow up or some shit, damn it. That's a shame, cause I could have still kept going if I hadn't fucked up, but... You know. It really makes you nervous. Like, it really makes you lose your cool. I don't know if there is a way to disable it, because it's very distracting. Well, that's a shame. Huh? That was weird. Well, whatever, let's just finish. Epic fail? Well, I don't know, dude. I survived more than I thought, but it's a shame. It's a shame that I fucked up, because I took it, you know, I took it easy, but... Oh, and it's a shame because here they started eliminating in rounds of 2. Damn it, that sucks. Well, at least I was able to survive like 10 rounds. So, hey, that's something, but it really sucks when you fail because you just, you know, you crash instead of losing because of pure time, right? But it's okay, whatever. I survived more than I expected. It's just a shame that it had to end that way. It's okay. So that's gonna be it for me for today. So thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream. So have a good one and take care everyone.